A gentleman's agreement in place, but he doesn't want to leave. Behave. Jadon Sancho to Chelsea, to Manchester United, or Bayern Munich is most likely going to happen this summer. And you're going to hear all the news right here. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, and if that wasn't enough for you as well, Matthijs de Ligt might be coming to Chelsea. Well, at least Chelsea made an inquiry. We'll talk about it. Welcome to the Kavkas View, guys. How are you guys doing today? But today I have got so many great stories for you guys, right? So there's a gentleman's agreement for Jadon Sancho to join one of the clubs that he wants to go to as long as they pay the money. We'll talk about that. We'll tell you what the fee is and break it down for you nicely. Then there is Tammy Abraham getting priced out of a move by Chelsea to numerous different clubs. Number 3, Callum Hudson-Odoi is going nowhere. It was evident more than ever at the end of the game after Manchester City. Mark Guehi signs a new contract and much more in this video. Stay tuned. But before we get started, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure in the comments below you let me know, do you think we need Matthijs de Ligt or Jadon Sancho? Should we fight tooth and nail to get the player? Let's get into the video though. A couple days ago, I made a video and I told you guys that Jadon Sancho was going to be available for £78 million and that this transfer window is going to be a very important one for them and Dortmund, alright? So Sancho's party want to get him out of there because he wants to come back to England. He wants to play in England. Yet, Dortmund want their actual price. How do we know this? Because ESPN, Dortmund's CEO, has spoken to them and openly said there's a little gentleman's agreement in place. Which means, and is code for, I want to sell him as long as the money is right. Jadon Sancho openly came out and said recently, look, I really love the club. I respect the club. They gave me an opportunity, which he's meant to say. You are not meant to hear Sancho satisfy his dissatisfaction openly to the world. It's not meant to happen. The way this works is he has to be respectful. He needs to be grateful for the opportunity he received from Dortmund because they gave him a great chance, a great pedestal to show his talents. And he's a phenomenal player that's repaid them and will repay them handsomely. But this is illustrating the fact that if Chelsea want him, they can get this deal done. If Manchester United want him, they can get this deal done. If Bayern want him, they can get this deal done. Now, it's all about putting up the money, put up or shut up. Literally. The interesting aspect here is a lot of you are telling me why we don't need a Jadon Sancho type player in the team. I think you guys are bloody out of your mind. I was about to swear there. But all jokes aside, let's think about it this way, right? Romelu Lukaku off the market. Erling Haaland off the market. Who do we need in this team? We need a goal. Jadon Sancho has scored goals and assists over 10 in 3 seasons for Dortmund, right? I understand there's such a thing as Bundesliga tactics. I understand that. But he offers so much creativity, he offers versatility, and most importantly, he offers productivity. This guy will get us goals. And more importantly, you can put, and this is the key, a lot of you won't like this, but this is the truth. You can put Kai Havertz at number 9, you can put Mason Mount into midfield. All of a sudden, you have 2 positions. Timo Werner, Sancho, Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi. Boom, we're sorted. Goals in abundance, excluding Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic because they don't stay fit long enough. But we have got everything, creativity, energy, different dynamism. This will work. This is the way to approach this next season. Hakim Ziyech needs to go in my opinion. He won't be happy sitting on the bench and he's not better than Jadon Sancho. And for me, if you're not better than Jadon Sancho, you can leave. Literally generate the money, half the money by selling Ziyech. My personal opinion. Reports in Italy have come out that Chelsea have made an inquiry again to get Matthijs de Ligt. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Matthijs de Ligt. The rumors have it is that Juventus aren't entertaining it. And this is something I believe. I think this story is a load of nonsense. I think this is de Ligt's people putting it out there to almost get Juventus uncomfortable. But Juventus won't sell this player. Juventus is a club that's looking to miss out on the Champions League at this moment in time because of their poor form. Because of their poor performances over and over again, right? Because of poor squad building. Now there were rumors that Buffon and Chiellini both will be leaving the club this summer, and you think they're going to sell one of their prized assets? No chance. De Ligt will have to stay. De Ligt will be staying, and there is no chance that Chelsea will get him out. Chelsea will have to pay above and over the odds that they will have to get this player. In my opinion, it's highly unlikely that we're going to sell him. But that's just my opinion. A week ago, I made a video and I told you guys, right? Tammy to AC Milan is a load of nonsense. And a lot of you said, you know what, you're right. And I appreciate that. I like to hear that. But I also told you that there were a lot of clubs that were interested in him. But, and this is the key but, as always, I always say there's a nice but everywhere, all right? Tammy Abraham is getting priced out by Marina Garskova and Chelsea. Chelsea want £40 million. And I said, look, there's 12 months left on this contract. How on earth are we going to get? West Ham have put their interest into the hat, and they're openly saying, look, loan him to us with an obligation to buy. We will buy him, but this will mean Tammy has to sign a new deal. There is no way Chelsea are going to loan him for a little loan fee and then let him go for free. There is no way that's going to happen. So this is an interesting prospect now. What do Chelsea do? And how cheap do we go? Personally, I think he is worth £40 million at this current state, because there's so many players moving left, right and centre. But clubs are struggling. Revenues are low. People are literally trying to get every penny that they can. So I have no idea how much he's going to go for, but this is a big story that's going to be developing over and over and over again. I personally would sell him for 25 million to 30, somewhere in that range. If we get that for a player with 1 year left on his deal, I think it's great. But if he just wants to sign a new deal and go on loan, happy days, that would be great as well. On to some better news though, and this is the good news. Mark Guehi's contract was activated, so he will be staying at Chelsea till 2023. Mark Guehi is a fantastic defender. I've seen him live. The first time I saw him, I wasn't too impressed actually. Like, I saw him, it was against Bradford, I think. We beat them 8-1, 7-1. I remember being at the game. Pulisic had a stinker that night, but yeah, everyone else played really well. Callum Hudson-Odoi scored, I remember. But Guehi had a decent performance, but it was nothing too rave about. I just thought people were raving about it because of the fact that he's a young player. Like, he got beaten for a header. He's a big guy, by the way. He is massive. In real life, him and Kurt Zuma in the back, they looked like they were 8 foot tall, not 6 foot tall. Like, literally, they were massive players. And you know what? Guehi's gone on loan to Swansea. Left footer on the left-hand side of a back three. Very comfortable on the ball, can switch to play very well. And you know what? It's something we can use next season. The reports are Chelsea don't know what they're going to do with. So it's one of those things where it'll be interesting. Vitesse Arnhem took Baroja, I think his name is, the Albanian striker, the Albanian international, on loan from Chelsea. And he's scoring a lot of goals there. As in, that he is getting a lot of interest and a lot of plaudits. Chelsea want to tie him up to a new deal as well, because the deal will ensure that they've maintained the asset. Next season, he potentially could come back to Chelsea, but I think that would be the wrong thing. He needs to play full. Like, literally, strikers at his age need to go out, develop, learn their first touch under pressure. They need to learn how to make runs in behind. They need to be in an attacking lineup where they're going to be developing, learning to press, learning the right triggers. Because being a number 9 from now on is no more getting judged by your goals. And it's your all-round play, your linker. All of a sudden, can you press? Olivier Giroud is the perfect number 9, but he can't press. Yet, hence, he's not playing. Like, it's ridiculous if you actually, it blows my mind how that works. So, it's very interesting, and I'm actually really looking forward to see with the two of them in pre-season. Finally, this isn't confirmed yet, but it looks like the Champions League final won't be in Istanbul, but the Istanbul, Turkey, by the way. I said it the way that, like, most of you would know. Istanbul, Turkey, it will most probably be in Porto in the Dragoon Stadium. Listen, that Beyblade Stadium is fantastic. I love it. I'm not going to lie to you. So, if it means it's going to be there, it is what it is. Most likelihood is most of us weren't going to get a ticket for the Wembley final. Like, it's 4,000 tickets. It's a corporate final. It's not a final for the people, is it? Like, let's be honest. They wanted their Super League. They got their Super League. So we're not going to get tickets for that final anyway. So if it's in Portugal, it is what it is. I'm happy we're in the final. That's literally what I'm happy. Now I want us to win that final. And it's going to be a big few weeks. Tomorrow I'm going to give you guys the match preview for the Arsenal game. And I'm going to be amped up for that one. That's my favourite game of the year. So regardless if it means anything, I want us to pipe them, absolutely destroy them. But other than that, guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments below, do you want Jadon Sancho? Additionally, do you think Matthijs de Ligt is the way to go if we can actually sign him? Because I don't think we can. And yeah, Mark Guehi got a new deal, so salute. In a bit. Peace out, I'm out. Bye.